Vedetta going to try and hang on if he can as the lights go out. We go racing. Vedetta's on the inside line looking for a chance now to squeeze through. Watch out for him as Bagioni goes side by side. And as they all stream through turn 1 and 2, it looks like everybody seems to have got through there relatively unscathed. Good start there from Smith. And there comes the German. He's got Cochrane right on his tail. Good start there as well, coming through from Fisher in the background, keeping an eye on him. Remember, he's got that number 1 plate, makes that car even heavier than anybody else's. The rest of them, though, I'll have to fight hard. And as you can see, that the fight is on, literally from the word go. The 92 machine coming through there is certainly looking like it's not quite on the same pace it was earlier on. Fabio Vedetta has got some work to do because he's lost out a huge amount of ground there in the space of that first half a lap. And I think what we're going to see is if that electrical and battery issues sorted out, there may be some manoeuvring coming from Andreas Mayer. And he'll be looking to try and close down here on the 3 cars who've just crossed the line. One of them slowing and one slowing just in the background as well.
That's Nick Makris, Class B championship leader. So that's going to be a big impact if he's not able to continue that race. Absolutely. We just missed taking off second position. There was Renier Smith taking Anton Pommersheim, and I see is that Mansour Parker just behind. He's going to be putting pressure on Anton now to take that 3rd position.
But I tell you, this is the one I was watching out for. Check that out. The Mamba's coming.
Some close racing there in Class C. We see Bernard, Shane and Varish having a very close battle over there. So we see who comes out on top there. I believe that Shane and Varish had a very close race in Heat 1. Let's see who comes out on top in the second heat.
He's lost out, I think, there in that last corner to Anwar. Anwar might have just squeezed him out. Yes, he has. So Anwar just getting through there and now looking to close things down on the back end of Hein van der Merwe. So Fisher drops back 1 place into 3rd. You gave him the commentator's curse, dude. Just want to let you know. Welcome to my world.
So nice little move over there. That's Varish getting past Bernard. Let's see if Bernard can return the favour and pull a move back on him. Yeah, we can see that gap between Andreas and the next Class B car closing down. So he's making some inroads into that. Renier Smith comfortably leading Class B. We see Leon's doing a great job managing over there, and that Class C battle is still very hot. Heinz still taking the lead, but Anwar's moved himself up to 2nd ahead of Nick Fisher. That tight right-hand hairpin is such a technically challenging corner. It's off camber, forcing the car to deviate from the natural apex and line. So if you get it wrong there, you're working yourself onto a mini straight, and the punishment or the result of that is severe. So you've really got to get that corner right. And as Greg mentioned, the degradation and the tires heating up right now means that you're going to start pushing a little bit of understeer, and you've really got to start managing and making sure you got your car in order.
The one gap that is definitely coming down is the one between Parker and Andreas Mayer. There you can see it on shot right now as the German closes down on that drive BMW. You're still got to get to the back end of the car first. That's the difficult thing. To close in might be an easier task. To overtake on this track is not always as easy. There are a few occasions and a few opportunities where you can make some overtaking maneuvers, but you've got to be pinpoint accurate in order not to spoil your own race day or both of your race days, as we saw in race number 1. Bagioni, of course, running with those 364 design colours now. Used to be the pool man. Now running, of course, in some new livery there. And Mansour, he's doing such a great job. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a 3rd place for him, but it could give him a 3rd overall if he stays where he is right now. Here's an opportunity for the German. Oh, how was that?
Straight drag race down the main straight.
Turn the wick up, baby.
Took it down the inside and on the inside of Mansour Parker. Nice pass over there, and now Mansour Parker's going to have pressure from Oz right behind him. 2nd
of the jive cars under a bit of pressure as well from Fisher. So Anwar Levy starting to feel the effects of the late race charge coming from Nick Fisher and from Varish Kanpath. There's the leader. We haven't spoken much about him because we haven't really seen him. He's been so far up the road. It's 14.5 seconds ahead of Renier Smith in 2nd place. So here he comes. 3 corners, and the checkered flag is waiting for Leon Loubser. Double victory for Class A here in Class A, B and C of M Performance Parts Racing Series. The BMWs have put on another phenomenal show. Renier Smith has also had it pretty much plain sailing for himself. He's got about a 15-second lead over Pommersheim. So those first 3 cars equidistant apart and pretty much plain sailing for both Leon and in 15 seconds time Renier Smith as well.
So Leon takes a checkered flag over there. We understand Renier's got a very comfortable lead. We should see him take the checkered flag and lead Class B.
Nice move there as well. So to jump in. Yeah, look at that. Nick Fisher under big pressure from Anwar, trying to come back at him as Anwar got through just before the dog bone. And now has he got the grunt to go up the straight and go inside line up towards turn 7. He's got it inside line, and does he get the apexes right now?
Final little move. We've got a couple of corners left to go, and this is for the Class C honours. Who's going to take it?
Here goes Parmesan across the line ahead of Andreas Meyer. Meyer wins out over Mansour Parker. Bagioni behind them. We'll keep an eye on the background to see exactly what's happening. Actually, out the window, we might get to see exactly what's happening. Here they come. Past our commentary booth. And Levy hangs on. Fisher's on his tail. Gunputh is there as well. How far back is the Gavaya? No, he's too far back. He's not going to be involved in that one. But three-way heading towards the final corner. Will Fisher have a go here? We might have a look. Try a slightly later apex and then go for the drive onto the main straight to the line. No, Levy's got it. He's going to hang on. So Anwar Levy hangs on to beat out Nick Fisher. He's happy. Look at that. You can see him gesticulating in the cockpit there. He's a happy man.
We had an awesome weekend with a very sad part in between. Rest in peace, my friend. I got my turbocharged engine now, 2-liter 4-cylinder, prepared by Freddie and his team. And we had our issues, proper issues. In race 1, my battery started burning, completely burned down to the ground. Luckily, the marshals were there. Thank you for that again. I appreciate your help, you were quick. Second race, I started last due to the failure in race 1. And then I had a problem with my fuel pressure, so I couldn't accelerate. Only until 50% roughly, then the fuel pressure dropped completely. And luckily, I became third. But the guy in front of me got a time penalty due to jump start. And I'm second overall. I'm happy. It's a good start with a new engine.
Yeah, I qualified second today. Was very happy with that result, but sadly had a disappointing third place finish in race 1. Race 2 was the highlight of the day for us. We finished second after a very, very clean race with Anwar. It was a phenomenal day all in all.